London, London, London. So, today I'll be talking about the cons of living in London. My name is Leon, and I moved to London 3 years ago from Jamaica, and I'm currently back in Jamaica. I live in both countries, but I'm feeling Jamaica a little more than I feel London at the moment, if I'm being honest. But here are some of the reasons why I'm feeling Jamaica more. These are the cons of living in London. Let's jump right into it. Cost of living, high cost of living. I'm not gonna go too deep in it because it doesn't bother me that much because Jamaica is a bit worse. But what bothers me is the fact that it seems as if it's rising a bit faster than anticipated. You get me? I'm just gonna leave that right there. The weather. I don't know. The weather. Bro, first thing, London weather is so bipolar. London are the first place where we can see three different forecasts in a one day. Me see snow, me see rain, me see sun, me see all hail. Like, London is weird when it comes to the weather. You can wake up on the day that's bright and pretty, and then in a 5 minutes time, a thunderstorm the outside, place a burn down. You get what I say? Place a Bussweh. Excuse my madness. But yeah, London that's the place the way you just can't predict the weather. It's hard to predict the weather. You get me? You have some really good days. It's when the sun and you have sunny days in a summer. I'm not lie, London summer are like one of the best summer them ever. You know why? Because the sun is out, and the place just still cool and nice. Especially if you're in like the shaded areas, you still feel like cool and nice, like you're under some AC, but you still get that little brightness and that little vibe there from the sun because like vitamin D, they still like get look like that, and just seeing the place looking bright sometimes uplift your spirit. It make you feel like oh you want to do something. And yeah, it's very bipolar and you can't predict it. So I don't like London weather. Me not like it. But like when we can say, yeah man, today I gonna be a rainy day. And it just be a rainy day. And then tomorrow I wake up and the sun just out of me and say, yeah man, a sun will set today. And they said this. So that me like. I love that. Non-bipolar weathers. Noise pollution is crazy. London is a city. London is one of the most fast-paced city me ever been in. London is the most fast-paced city I've ever been in my entire life. There's so much always happening. So if you live in like one of the real like metropolitan area, them, I'm sorry for you. Train I go bother you, car I go bother you. Buildings just always have things are going upgrading and a bag of thing. When it comes to that, it's annoying you. But sometimes a lot of the houses are nice, whatever. It keeping it block out the noise, and especially through them design the houses for like winter and stuff like that. So them have to ensure say yo it well padded and all of them stuff there for keep out the cold. So that helps a little. But in generally speaking, noise and air pollution is crazy in London. So many factories, so many industrial areas in London that sometimes you walk and you don't know. You can just taste the difference in the air. It's like, I don't know if I explain it, but the air, you just feel a different inhale and exhale when you're in London. When you're in Jamaica, the air does have a different vibe. Competitive job market. So yeah, the jobs market, as a photographer, I can say job market is very competitive in London. To me, compared to even Jamaica, because them people do fine arts. Them not do photography and videography. Them do some things where make you feel like you need to level up your game. Like they're very advanced basically, and I appreciate it because it's a push factor that helps me to be a better person as well. But it also doesn't take away from the fact that it makes it more competitive. So I might get a work easier in Jamaica because my work stand out, but my work is now lost in the pool of these talented individuals, and sometimes it's just by luck. Sometimes it's just my complexion. Sometimes it's just the way I talk to people. I make them choose me over other people. But I tell you, these guys out here are so advanced, and the content that they're producing, Not to say that Jamaica no advance or them not produce good content, but me not lie. London think up on a level and they're way more professional when it comes to these things. The house market, oh my, I'm not gonna talk about that. Cause I'm not even meant to buy a house in a UK, but the prices compared to Jamaica, they are ridiculous. No one buys houses in London. Nobody even want to rent house in a London. London, people just want to work in a London and go back somewhere to live. Like I know people that live on the outskirts of London and they take umpteen trains to get to work and take umpteen train to go back home. And that's just because like that'll work for them. They prefer that. The house is cheaper outside of London, more space, more peace, more safety. That I work with. Limited space. Yeah, London, when it comes, I talk about that already. The house them tiny, the space limited. It's like, I feel like them a fight for space in London right now. Like, there's not enough space to hold the amount of people that are there. And the houses are just getting smaller and smaller. Like right now, them a cut one bedroom in a two. Yeah, I exaggerate, but yeah, it's really tight. Like you have to spend a lot of money to get a good size house in London. I spend £1,500 and my house it's small. It's a fairly small house. Crime. So as it relates to London, the crime isn't that bad, but pickpocketing, pickpocketing and scamming is very, very, very on a high because I don't know why, but I've experienced a lot of pickpocketing. I've seen people picking people pocket. People approach me trying to trick me into doing things. I even got scammed once. Someone sold me a fake iPhone in box and plastic and everything, and they was like, "Yo, half price. Take it now if you want it half price." And I'm like, "Nah, let me talk to my wife and come back and nah, if you want it, you have to take it now." We're gone. I'm like, Jano, iPhone 15, half price. Ooh, give them my money. Reach home and open my box, feeling so nice and everything. Pull it. It's an Android in a iPhone shell. That that was one of the worst feelings ever. Because if you know what the price for your iPhone 15, imagine half the price of that. Just gone down the drain. The phone isn't even usable. That's the worst part. The phone wasn't even usable. The phone just sucked, very slow, glitchy. Android OS. But it's a part of the learning curve, and when you know come from a place, sometimes it pays to really learn. So yeah, it cost me, but I learned my lesson. Those are the topics I listed, and if you guys have any other cons that you'd like to share, leave it in the comment because I want to talk about this more, and I want everybody to we can relate for tell me what them think. We need enough to do this because there are people out there that are suffering from stuff in life and they're suffering in silence. And I just want to be this voice where help for get out some of these things and make some conversations can be had so people can know them and get themselves now and them a move and people can know say not them alone and go through them thing. Yeah. So I really want to be that guy. You get me? So leave a comment below. Let me know what are some of the cons that you think about London. Let me know if you think I'm wrong about anything I said. Just let's have a conversation, yo. Let's have a talk. More know walk one. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.